What's up? What's up? What's up? You already know it's your girl, PrettyYanny. And you are now tuned into HotSeat with PrettyYanny. You know what we do on HotSeat? We showcase, we support, we empower, we uplift all creative in the diaspora. Thank you always for supporting. And today, are y'all ready? Let me get the drum roll. I have with me a special guest based here in Texas. All right, are you guys ready? Should I keep going? A superstar, a gem. Should I continue?
Go ahead.
Should I continue? He goes by the name Morientez.
Hey.
Woo, 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 woo.
Thank you for
What's
having
up?
me.
What's
I'm
up?
good. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Are you liking this weather?
Well, it's
Alright.
summer. It's
It's
summer.
okay. But let's get into it, Morientez. Your name, Morientez. Let's start with that. Where did that stem from?
I got the name from the university. If I wasn't doing music right now, I'd probably be playing soccer. But my dad, African parent now,
Of
they
course.
want me to go to school, and and they want you to do what they want you to do.
Of
So
course.
I
Typical
went,
Nigerian
yeah.
parents.
So when I got into school, I started to play soccer also. I started playing for the school team, but I never got a chance, But I started also playing for the. I started playing for my hostel, and there was this jersey that I usually wear. It has Fernando Morientez at the back, and Fernando Morientez is a Spanish player that's popularly known.
Yeah.
And when you wear that jersey back in the hostel, every
Everybody
single time
calls
you want
you
to
by
play,
that name.
all this kind of stuff. And when I got into music proper, my first competition that my friends actually set me up with, they asked me, "What's your stage name?"
I didn't know what to do.
I didn't even know because music, like I said, music found me.
Right.
I didn't even know that I was gonna do music. So when they asked me,
Your stage name?
I was like, you know what, Morientez.
Oh.
So the name stuck, and
Yep.
it was AY the comedian.
Big ups to AY.
Big shout out to you, bros. Also, I greet you. And he was like, he said, Morientez, your name na footballer. I said, bros, now so did they call me.
Yeah.
I said, okay, I know Allah, and gave me the chance. I won the competition that year in 2007. Yeah, 2007, I won the competition that year, and that was just how the name stuck, and everybody started calling me.
And the name suits you, of course. It definitely suits you. Okay, we love it. On this episode of HotSeat with PrettyYanny, I just want to say a big thank you and a big shout out to Cruise Crafters. They are the finest Afro band here in Massachusetts. Definitely follow them on all their social media pages at Cruise Crafters. For any of your events, definitely tap in. All right, so now we get the actual Morientez. Even though you already kind of sort of jumped the gun a little bit, we'll give you grace,
Yeah.
Should I tell you to pay up for that or what? Should I tell you to pay up for that or what?
It's all right. It's all right.
All right, so music started for you when you were young.
Yeah.
When did you think it was time for you to go into music?
So when I got into university, actually, that was when I recorded my first demo.
Did you already knew that you were going to do music, or was it something? I don't know, because you said
I
did
think-
say you went to school, you wanted to become, what our Nigerian parents want us to be, but at the same time, it was
Right.
more of like music was something that you were sort of kind of passionate about.
right.
And were you doing that as a result of, I want to be a stubborn child and I don't want to go to school to become this person, or you did it because out of the love that you had for it, you just wanted to go into it?
I would say music found me. This is why I would say that because when I got into school, I never knew I was really gonna take it serious. And back to the story of me hearing music from the room and me trying to just get everything going on. I felt like it called me, it found me, and the first competition I did in school. Even the first demo I recorded, my hostel mates were like, "Who's this?" I never really did take it serious, but until when I got into university and started to do shows,
Right.
started to win competitions
Right.
and do a whole lot of reality TV shows and the rest of them. Yeah.
And talking about the whole competition stuff that you did, right?
Yeah.
What is that like transitioning from, being this one person in, back home, Nigeria, where you came from, to now doing music in America?
Right.
What was that transitioning like? And like, this is a safe space. We want you to share this story just so we can inspire some people out there as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that transitioning, because we know how, I don't want to say sort of kind of easy or hard it is back home, and then now coming here where you kind of have access to like resources. How was that like?
It was so I think the challenges to that is keeping your originality.
Keeping your originality, right?
You know, because when you come out here, it's a different culture, it's a different lifestyle, and back home gives you the scenery whereby you see how you write the Afrobeat, the core, and everything. You know, but I think just keeping the originality. For me, I've always music back in Lagos. Go to different studios. Work with my fellow artists, write music and do everything. So I knew I was with the kind of music I was also listening to.
Right.
You know, I knew I was rooted, I knew I was grounded. And for me, coming out here was just okay. My idea was just how do I be a part of getting Afrobeat out? You know, how do I be a part of it? Because out here gives you a lot of platforms and resources to be able to explore and express yourself. Right, so I don't really think I've actually come in contact with anything like that. But I feel the originality is the main thing.
The key. So you're basically saying that the transitioning was sort of smooth.
It was smooth because of the originality that I had from the beginning. You know, from the beginning, from the root. Because people come out here and it's easy for them to lose it. It's easy for them to lose from the accent.
That's true.
To to everything. Everything you see. That's true. And Afrobeat, you know how core it is, you know?
Yeah.
But the good part of it right now is that it's going into the mainstream. You can do Afrobeat any kind of way.
Yep.
Afro R&B, which is what I do, you know? So
of course.
Yeah, but yeah.
Now, so let's break it down a little bit, right? You've been singing for so long.
Yes.
You've also dropped like, singles, album, all that stuff, right? I know that you recently dropped Baby Sweet, and you also just recently dropped Fire Baby.
Yeah.
If you were to choose between Baby Sweet and Fire and Fire Baby, which one would you choose?
That's a suicidal question. I don't think I have a favorite because if you look at the time frame that I drop music, it will tell you the kind of person that I am, the kind of artist I am. I can say I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when I'm trying to do a lot.
Right.
And when I'm doing those songs, I put a whole lot to it. But it gives me different mood, different emotions.
Right.
Whichever mood I was in to make the music is very important to me.
And that's what's gonna lead me into this next question that I'm about to ask you.
Okay, go ahead.
Your lyrics, of course, on all the songs.
Right.
So some of them are like, of course, either like love or, some of them are kind of like, should we say sexual or intimate in a way? And I'll give you an example of that.
Go ahead.
I'll give you an example of that. But before I actually give you an example of that, what inspires the type of song that you sing?
Shit.
Because you can tell that some of the lyrics are sort of personal as well. So what inspires that?
I'm very in tune to my emotions. I'm very in tune to my emotions. And I feel that's where the gold mine is. And I can relate anything around me with that. I'm a very I'll say this. I love love. You feel me? I love love. I love what everything love stands
Sounds
for
for.
and what it represents. And I think that's where basically I draw most of my inspiration. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what inspires the song.
Yeah, songs. But you're gonna hear more songs on, more songs come out, then you're gonna know, okay, this is what he was talking about.
So you're basically not giving me. You're basically not going to choose out of the 2 songs that I gave you.
I'm not because those moments that that came that made me make those songs.
They're 2 different moments.
Yeah, and they feel they are very important to me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep you on suspense for now.
Go ahead.
It will hit you.
Go ahead.
But all right, so now let's shake it off a little bit, right? You walk into a place.
Yeah.
Someone introduces you. Oh, this is Morientez.
Yeah.
And people are like, who's that? Have you had moments like that?
Yes.
Those type of moments, how do they make you feel?
They make me want to go get it more. Go get it. Go get it. They push me. They push me to do more. You've not heard my name yet? Oh, you hear it too. Don't worry.
That's okay. That pushes you, but you as a person, how do you feel?
Me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you right now. When I hear things like that, I don't feel bad about it.
Okay.
I feel motivated by it.
Okay, that's key.
That's
right.
what I'm trying to tell you. That I feel like, oh, you've not heard about me? Oh, nice. Oh, I will even tell you, my name is Morientez. You've not heard about me? You have Apple Music?
Let me show you. That's the spirit. That's the energy.
You have,
yes.
what's your, let's connect. This is me right here. Listen to my stuff. And if you have any comment or anything, just DM me.
Okay.
Tell me you love this song. You love it, so that's how I like to put myself out there. It doesn't make me feel any different.
Right.
I walk into a room to be able to announce myself because of what I do.
Right.
So
right.
yeah, so that's just what it is. So it motivates me even more.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. That's the spirit for sure.
Yeah.
So now, how do you tend to balance being an artist with your personal lifestyle?
I'm a Libra now.
Whoa. We're really gonna talk about zodiac signs right now.
We're all about balance. Yeah.
Like, is it like hard to do, or like how have you been able to like balance that out?
Sometimes it is, but at the end of the day, we just find, like I said, I'm all about. I know how to do that a lot because this is not the first time. This is not the first rodeo. So I know how to do that. I've known how to put this together, and which is how I could blend me going to school and me doing music and me doing it. So I've already done all that, and I feel like, sometimes it's hard because I know be Superman. You understand? Sometimes it's very hard. It's hard, but at the end of the day, it's something that I know how to do. So
right, you do it effortlessly. Okay, all right. A girl walks in. What is the first thing you notice? Please don't give me the I'm attracted to their mindsets. Don't give me that. No, we're not working with natural microscope to look at mindset. So first of all, a wise man once told me, he said, the first thing what's the first thing you see? Is you see the person, you see the attraction. Right.
That's what it is. I'm not one of those people who be like, oh, mindset. Nobody's carrying
mindset around.
Nobody's carrying mindset. Look. You see the person first. Your eyes, you see the person. Oh, look good. Okay. Then every other thing, like when you engage the person, those other things matters.
Right.
And that's where different kind of attraction starts to come in.
Right.
So I just feel first thing that if I see the person, if not my spec, he's fine. Be all right. Oh yeah, the next stage.
Okay. Now you walk into a room. Yeah. What do you think like people's expression of you would be?
Okay, I don't want to sound cocky, right? But it's what it is. Every time I walk in the room, I get noticed all the time, and it's something God has blessed me with. I'm not gonna say it's my doing,
Right.
but I have to.
It's okay. Say
I have to
it.
recognize it. Yeah. I get this. You know, I get people like.
What would they say about you? Like, what do you think they would say about you?
Okay, that question is kind of vague because
Maybe.
yeah, because okay, the question is vague because the truth is, for me, first of all, I don't feel intimidated about what people say.
Amen to that.
Do you understand me?
Yeah.
And I just want to come and give you guys good vibe that you remember. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Whether you like me, you can't please everybody.
That's true.
You can't please everybody. You know, whether you like me, okay. You know, if you like me, it's okay.
So would you think that they would say, "Oh, he's a cocky individual," or would you think they would say he's a humble person? What do you think? Or would you think say, "Oh, he's a laid back person"?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think that's a better way to phrase it. Well, yeah, everybody who knows me know that if you're with me, it's a vibe. I'm always very, you know, I feel like if I'm in a place, you know, and the energy is right.
Right.
You see me, I'm chill. Everybody, you know, you know, most people would tell you that I'm free spirited.
Free spirited. Okay,
You know,
now we're getting there.
Even though I protect my energy a lot, and I protect people
And that's key, yeah.
who come close. Sometimes I might just. Some people will tell you, oh yeah, he doesn't really open up to people that he doesn't really know,
right?
Like that,
and that's how it should
you know.
be. Yeah.
But if I'm around people that are the energy is around my people
right.
it's
a wrap.
I'm declining. I will clown as well.
Definitely. All right. So, are you working on anything right now that you would want us to know about?
I'm working on
like EPs.
Yeah, EP will drop soon, but EP will drop soon, probably next year. I'm gonna say soon, but I'm gonna drop other singles. I have other collaborations that I've done coming out. So watch out.
Oh no, you need to spill it on here. Come on, at least drop something. Say something.
Okay. I have something with my brother, I think I listen to him. He's part of the people I listen to. Not I know I listen to him. And you know, I've always wanted to do a collaboration with him, and he came through. Thank you, Wonderful.
Hey!
I love you, brother. But yeah, he came and he gave me his heart.
Big shout out to Wanda
Big shout out to you, bro. Big shout out.
All right, nice. All right, we're looking forward to that for sure.
Yeah.
And then any other stuff that you're working on? I know that you said you're working on a show and whatnot. So how is that going? And when do you intend to make the show happen as well?
Yes, it's a personal show. It's called More Time. I started More Time back in Nigeria before I came out here, and we're about to start it with some of the finest promoters, beautiful people who love what I do and want it to be out there. We are starting with Dallas first, and then take it to Houston, and then I'd already done More Time in Chicago. That was probably like 2 years ago, and but I want to take it to other parts of the states, but Dallas first.
Okay. And are you solidly like based in Dallas, right? I know you say Texas, but like, are you like in Houston and Dallas, or like you're just like international?
Yeah, I'm international. I'm constantly on the move.
On the road, yeah.
Yeah, I'm constantly on the move, you know. And one of the reasons why I'm in Texas is to be able to be close to family. And, you know, closer to my daughter and everything. So, but you know, apart from that, I'm everywhere. Is sickness enough for me to tomorrow to be my friend? Would you we're my children. Can't take this enough for me to tomorrow. To be my friend. And the only thing that I choose to say.
Okay, alrighty. Are you ready to freestyle for us? Show us. Give some baby girls, you know. You already have everything it takes, so show off. Let's go.
Every time I come to the place,
Okay.
money just didn't feel at the space. Shawty just didn't do what it chase. See us at the beat of me chest.
Hey.
Steady stacking all of me bread.
Give them.
See, I'm married to the streets all day. Me under the use and play. No, my baby sweet. See that money kill 'em. Presidents are rolling. So that money call 'em. My baby sweet. Oh.
Okay.
We know the Buffalo car.
Okay.
We live in life, la vida low.
Okay.
Vida low.
Hey, this is the voice that you used to steal them. I mean.
Yeah, we keep doing what we know how to do best.
Love it.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, so now let's break it down a little bit
Yeah.
one more time. You've had performances,
Right.
of course. Like you've also opened for a couple of artists.
Yeah.
Out of all the performances that you've had, is there one that is like that kind of stuck, like a memorable performance that you could tell us about?
Yes, that's a show that I opened for Davido in Atlanta.
Oh wow!
That was I think that was 2 years ago. It was a show put together by my brother, my bros Kaha, and
You're giving too many shout outs. We pay for shout outs on this show.
those are
Of course.
I feel like
You gotta give them their flowers.
I feel like it's not. To me, it's not. I don't look at it as a shout out. I look at it as you said the question you asked me now. You said which performance
was memorable. Yeah.
So if it's a memorable performance, I will have to give props to
The people
who
that
made
made
it
happen.
possible. Because
Yeah.
that's how life is.
Yeah.
And and that show, I think 2 years ago, open for David. It was a pretty massive crowd, and being on that stage was memorable.
Was something.
Yeah.
And what made it?
I think I found I found a lot more people in tune with my sound. It was the love was massive, and things like that makes you wanna just
Go harder,
and do a whole lot more. So yeah.
That's good. Okay, now we've said the good part.
Right.
Have you had any bad experiences in regards to performances?
Yes.
Give us one scenario. How bad could it be?
Yes.
Like very bad.
You see when my pants actually tore underneath, for real. That was when I was in school. For real, that was when I was in school.
I shouldn't be laughing, but that's funny.
Yeah, that was when I was in school. I was on stage. I didn't even know, but I could see some ladies that they were smiling. I went, well, and then
How did that moment make you feel?
I felt great. The show must go on.
Great.
Yeah, I felt great because the show must go on. The thing is, if you start worrying about that, you lose every everything that you're about to do performance-wise.
Well, I'm gonna divert this.
Okay.
But we're still talking about the same thing. They say bad publicity is good, right?
Yeah, there's nothing like bad publicity. Every publicity is a publicity.
Yeah. So you don't think that moment could have been something like that?
No, I don't think like that. I didn't really think of it like. I felt like it was something they will remember. oh yes, I went to the show. The
It was
Morientez,
that
something. I'm all about that.
Yes.
Something to make you remember me. Something to stick. It should stick to you like, oh, this guy did this. That's how I want to go into it. That's how I go into every room. I want everybody to be like, oh, he left the mark, and that's what it is.
On this episode of Hot Set with PrettyYanny, I just want to say a big thank you and a big shout out to Cruise Crafters. They're the finest Afro band here in Massachusetts. Definitely follow them on all their social media pages at Cruise Crafters. For any of your events, definitely tap in. Okay, now we'll come back to that lyrics that we're talking about.
Oh my god.
And you know how you probably know this already. A lot of artists will put lyrics or will, their lyrics does not resonate with what they are as a person. The way, if I was to judge you, or if, I don't know if other people also feel the same exact way, you come off as a very laid back person. You don't come off as the lyrics that you sort of kind of, think. No. But this one in particular says, Shawty, you want us to keep going?
Let's go.
Says she like my firewood, and you give her one time, like Hollywood.
Yes, what I was trying to say is, for me, we carry firewood to Hollywood to go and cook jollof rice inside Adugo, bigger Adugo pot. We wanted it to have jollof rice, firewood taste.
Really?
That's what it's about.
Really?
Yeah,
really
but whatever you want to make out of that. So I don't really, for people that listen to the way I write my songs. I try to put it in a way in a very vague way, whereby you can just
anybody can
listen to it
and make whatever they want to make out of it.
That way everybody can listen to your music. So I don't want to go there and start saying, oh, this, that, but definitely that's you. You got it.
I got it. I caught you right. I was like right there. All right. In your album, or was it EP, Altered, that you had dropped years ago. Yeah. There is a song there, or Missing Piece.
Missing Rib.
Missing Rib. I do apologize for that. Missing Rib.
Yeah.
Have you found your missing rib?
Oh man. That question is.
You want us to cut? We can cut.
Yeah, let's cut. Let's cut.
You have to talk about it.
Let's cut.
No. You have to talk about it.
What are you saying?
All right. What inspired that song? Or what came about that?
Oh, Missing Rib. So I told you earlier on, love is powerful, and I draw a lot of inspiration from love. And that period in time I was surrounded by so many people, family, love from family, and at that period also we had my brother had a daughter, and she was very cute, beautiful, love from family. The inspiration what brought that song was just the love that I was feeling at that moment. It was really deep, and me, I always like to, when I channel those inspirations, I always like to put it in a relatable manner where everybody can relate to it. Right. And that was just how it came out.
Okay. All right. So far so good. But I got one more question for you.
Go ahead.
I would say two more questions.
Yeah.
But before I ask that question, if you were to be given a task, right, to inspire an upcoming artist, do you have what it takes to do that?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have all it takes to inspire upcoming artists.
And if you were to tell an artist right now something that can stick with them, what would that be?
Keep going. If you know that, because when you have it, you know when you get it, when you got it. You know, this music is very spiritual, and you know it deep inside of you that you have it. But if you know you have it, just keep going.
Don't give up.
Keep going. Keep improving yourself. Keep being a better version of yourself. Keep learning.
Is there something that you would have told your younger self? Like if there could have, like anything was like that, it could have been like, would there have been something that you could have told your younger self?
Let's see.
Or if you could go back, like to rewrite something about you when you were growing up, right? What would that be?
When I was growing up, or when I started the music, like music?
Yeah, like we're still talking about music. You know what I mean? Yeah, like what would it be?
I would have if I knew music was this is what I was gonna do, I probably would have just kicked it off earlier than getting into school before I started doing my demo. But after then, that is why it was pretty hard for me to tell you what I would have done. But after then, from school, it was
back to back.
It was back to back because then I was I won the competition in school.
Yeah.
I was in StarQuest.
Yeah.
I was in StarQuest. I was in Amsterdam Water Box Office.
Right.
X Factor. I started to back project film. I started to do too many stuff, and I think that was those things that I've been through. Those are the things that shaped me and molded me to
into who you are today. So not necessarily like you have something to change about yourself. You feel like you did what you were supposed to do. However, you just wish you started earlier.
Yeah, I wish I started, back then, when my mom would take us to the choir, choir practice, I wish I, visited a studio back then, but it's never too late. It's never too late for when you got it. When you got it, you got it.
You got it, right.
It doesn't leave your body. Whenever you start, you start.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you guys enjoyed this session with Morientez. Morientez, if there's something that you could tell your peoples out there, what would it be?
Man.
The floor is open to you. Tell them.
First of all, I want to appreciate everybody for the support over the years. Sometimes I feel like even with so many challenges, you guys still stuck with me. Even when I didn't release for a little while, y'all still stuck with me.
That's right. Tell them.
But I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Keep loving me.
Of course.
Keep putting my music out there.
Yeah.
Keep tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody.
That's right.
God bless you.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right from Morientez. And again, this is HotSeat with PrettyYanny. You guys still tapped in. Follow Morientez on Instagram. Follow him on all his social media handles. His music. He's dropped multiple music for you guys.
Yes.
Guys, you can use that music to do whatever the heck you want to do with it. Ladies, you already know. Majority of his songs is for you guys, Yeah. So you guys definitely tap in. And I remain your humble host, PrettyYanny.
Oh, yeah,
All right. Thank you so much. Peace out.